Hello there, welcome to another episode of the Allotment Dram. This is a series of short videos where we sit and talk about different whiskies in the surroundings of our North London allotment, and finally the weather has changed here. You know, it's been a lovely, warm, sunny afternoon with blue skies, big fluffy white clouds that you can probably see behind me. Yeah, had a horrible, cold, wet sort of spring, you know, really grey, really miserable. But I got a few jobs done up here today. You know, it's been the afternoon for that, but the main thing this afternoon has really been harvesting things. You know, there's some things that have done really well, even in these cold, wet, sort of damp conditions that we've had. So pulled the first lot of cherries off the tree, just at the front of the plot there. They're looking really good, actually. So there's, yeah, probably at least the same amount again on the tree. Also the first black currants, actually. So 2 or 3 bushes that we've got just over there, absolutely heaving. Literally the things are like bending over with the amount of berries. So we've taken the first lot of those off. Very nice, looking forward to those. Also strawberries, they've done exceptionally well. We've had more than ever off the strawberry plants just down the front of the plot there, but that's sort of getting towards the end of them now. And finally some broad beans, actually. And again, slightly coming towards the end, but we've got quite a selection there. Dropped a few and somehow managed to break the thing while picking that up for you. But anyway, while that's all very interesting, I'm sure you didn't tune in to find out about the weather in North London or what I've harvested, although I know some of you do like to see sort of what I've been doing up here. But of course you tuned in to hear about some whiskey. And what is the Allotment Dram today, I hear you ask? Well, it's another new whiskey. It's come out very recently, the last sort of 4 or 5 weeks or so, and it is the Bushmills 15-year-old Cognac cask finish. So this has joined the core range of Bushmills here in the UK, and for now it's actually a UK exclusive. I believe there's plans to roll it out sort of wider sort of world's markets sort of later in the year. But it's had 14 years. It's had 14 years in first fill and refill ex-bourbon casks, which are then married together and transferred for a further 12 months into French oak ex-cognac barrels, which were sourced from the Cognac region of France, you know, just down slightly north of Bordeaux there. In France. They were sourced by Alex Thomas, who is the master blender for Bushmills, and puts together all of their whiskies. So, you know, very, very famous old distillery, of course. You know, very famously, Bushmills has the longest distilling license in the world, granted in 1608. So right up there on the County Antrim coast of Northern Ireland, you know, a couple of miles from the Giant's Causeway. And whenever I've been there, I've always been very fortunate that they've taken me also to the Giant's Causeway to have a little sip of their whiskey while sitting on the Giant's Causeway. And it, you know, it doesn't really get much better than that. But Bushmills is now, you know, a very big distillery. The last time I was there, actually, they were opening a sort of major extension which has doubled the capacity, and this is called the Causeway Distillery. So now they can produce like 12 million litres a year, and you know, really helping to sort of get Bushmills to the forefront of Irish whiskey and maintain its position there. So, you know, very, very impressive place. If you ever get the chance to go up to that part of the world, then please do. But this Bushmills 15-year-old, the Cognac cask finish, is bottled at 40%, and it also seems, you know, if you think about it, for 15-year-old, the price is really good. It's £49 at the moment in the UK. Whether that's a introductory price because it's a UK exclusive, or whether it's going to stay that price, I honestly can't tell you. But if you like the sound of it and you're in the UK, then I would grab a bottle, to be honest, because you don't get many 15-year-olds for under £50 these days. But I think that's probably enough of that chit chat. I think we should probably have a taste, shouldn't we? So did a blog review yesterday, which meant I opened the bottle, so I'll stick the link to that if you want to read some like more detailed notes and more about the whiskey on the blog. But let's see what we've got here. Smells very good straight away. It's a lovely sort of vibrant gold colour and sort of very, very uplifting nose actually. Quite floral, elegant. Some citrus blossom there, some green apple. Some sweetness too. Like a golden syrup. There's like a fresh honeycomb. If you've ever had fresh honeycomb from the hive and you kind of scrape it with the knife and then eat it. It's just got that wonderful vibrancy and freshness to it. There's a little bit of spice. Especially like gingerbread in the background, you know, like freshly cooked gingerbread, like cookies or something. I think we should have a taste. Gosh. Yeah, that's really good. That's all of those things. It's so uplifting, vibrant, fresh, sweet, fruity, a wonderful complexity to it. You've got sort of vanilla, this golden syrup, the honey, as well as some butterscotch I'm getting in there. But then the fruitiness comes through. The fruitiness is like crisp green apple. There's some big, plump, juicy sultana. You know, almost, I mean, it sounds obvious because it's cognac cask finish, but if you, those sultanas, if you soak them in cognac, it actually, you know, you get this lovely thing, and then maybe you put them in a cake or something. But, yeah, really, really good. And then a little bit of more fruitiness. There's almost like a dried tropical fruit, maybe like dried pineapple, something like that, in there as well. Just this twist of like bitter orange, like a bitter orange peel. I think yeah, it's difficult. This whiskey tasting and analysing business is quite difficult, so I think I need to try again just to make sure that I've got like the notes correct. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. This is just so soft, easy drinking. With this second sip, I'm now getting that the elegant sort of floral notes, very delicate. This citrus blossom, maybe even a bit of something quite aromatic like jasmine or honeysuckle, but very faint sort of distance actually. Then all of this fruitiness and sweetness that I mentioned before, but then some sitting underneath in the background is this lovely sort of spiciness. There's a bit of oakiness, like drying sort of oak. There's a bit of cinnamon, like fresh cinnamon stick, you know, when you break it, and you're getting that. And then underlying is this sort of gingerbread, like freshly baked gingerbread. Really, really good actually. I mean, what a bargain for under £50. And you don't really see, even now, there's more cognac casks coming in you know, different sort of whiskey categories, but you still don't see that many really. And this to me is one of the better examples, I have to say. I mean, I wrote it in the blog post that I put up yesterday on the Whiskey for Everyone blog, and this wouldn't surprise me if this doesn't make our top 10 whiskies of the year, because just the flavour versus the value for money, you know, versus the quality and the smoothness of it is exceptionally good, I think. So I really wouldn't be surprised. And really lovely summery sort of whiskey. You know, it has this lightness and elegance and vibrancy, this sort of uplifting quality that you need in slightly warmer temperatures. It kind of refreshes you and reinvigorates you. So yeah, really, really good. So, you know, I urge you to search this out. I mean, So very good. But that's probably it from myself and the Bushmills 15-year-old Cognac Cask finish. We will bid you farewell and leave you to get on to do whatever you were doing before you stumbled across this video, and yeah, we'll hope to see you again very, very soon on the next Allotment Dram. Cheers, and thanks for watching.